in my next session of Spring. Today we are going to talk about dependency injection in Spring, right? So far, one-liner definition about Spring, you know. What? Spring is a framework which you can use in desktop application as well as in enterprise-based application. And it is used to create objects that is called service or that is called bean. Am I right or not? It also manage its dependency. It is also responsible for managing the life cycle of the object. Is it correct or not?
Right.
So today I'm going to show you Spring manage object. Your answer should be again, don't say object. What I should say? Bean. Spring manage object that is called bean, right? Object managed by Spring container is called bean. Hey, what is the definition of the bean? Who will tell me? Object managed by Spring container. Usha, this is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Bean definition is clear. You can answer it.
Yeah.
Any object which is managed inside the Spring container, right? And who is our container? You know, do you know God? God is our container who is managing our life cycle. Yes, you know, and its dependency. Not applying. Yes, God is the container for us, right? That is called God container, right? Our life cycle is in our hand, or it is hand of God. Any guess?
God.
Yeah, if you believe in God, right? Sorry for those people who does not have faith in God. He cannot do anything. Anyway, good. Like that's what I'm saying. When you are learning, always keep enjoy, right? After my session, I don't want you should get my, oh my God, I took another session, I got totally very severe headache. Okay, done. So let's see the this example, right? So I'm just writing one new totally brand class, and you see my class name is what example I can take? Ooh, I don't know. I can take example of human, right? You need to tell me human can have some attribute, right? Attribute you can make private. Every human has name. Yes. Every human has what? Age. That's correct. And one more you can take, right? What? Oh. Every human has any guess? Any other attribute? Name, age, weight. People not lying. That's correct, right? That's fine. And every human has food. It's correct. Food. The example is not correct. Or we can take something else.
Understand.
Food.
It.
Okay. I'm making a new class. Okay, food. Tell me some attribute of the food. Every food has taste. It may be bad, it may be good, right? Every food has price, right? You have to pay money for it. Every food has any
A
guess?
name.
Description. Food name. One nice. Very good. Done. This too much, okay? Just make a getter and setter. Hey, this example, Usha, if you don't understand, please tell me in front of me right now. Clear? I want to make dependency injection is clear to you. Usha, that's my target.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this program is pretty simple. And I'm telling you, this kind of program you will not see anywhere in your life. Only you will see in your training, right? This kind of code nobody write in the industry. The question is why you are teaching me? I don't have any choice, right? I'll teach you from here to there. Simply that. Okay. And I'm telling you, many people can teach you Spring, but really you need to understand why, right? So I'll go through the same code which you have learned in JSP Solid. Make sense? Yes. Hey, what I'm doing, right? Creating getter setter and creating two stream method. I hope everything is clear to you. Yes, you know it, right? Fast.
Yeah.
So can I say here human has dependency on food?
Yes.
Yes, because when you make an object of human, you have to supply the food also. But what about opposite? Food has dependency on human. Food is saying, hey, nobody's eating me. It's not like that, right? Food does not have dependency on
Human.
human. That's correct. That's correct. Now, I need to make this configuration so that when home should be created by the Spring container, food should be also initialized. Help me. I'm making one XML file. People, I'm just making one XML file. XML file name may be anything you can give it, right? I'm just making human slash food. Make sense? Hey, if I'm making fast, let me know. First of all, I want to create an object of food, Usha. This is my fully qualified class name, right? I can give the object name FD. You can give any name to it, right? Doesn't matter. And food, what property it has, you can open it. Taste, price, and name. So here you can write taste. It is sweet. Hey, it is too tough. No, but writing XML file is too tough. Don't write it. I would say don't write it. What about price? And what about name? Clear? Food name is pizza. That's fine. And now you can make another bean, right? I'm making bean. Spring will create it, right? I'm just I'm just giving the instructions. Here you can write human. Spelling is important. If you do any mistake, it won't be work. Object name is human. You can give any name to it, right? Doesn't matter. So in human, what we have name, age, weight. Name, right? You can give again attribute. Age and weight. Oh my God, I have to tell the age. No worries. I'm 41 years old because I have 20 years of experience. Of course, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 plus 20. That's true. Actually, Spring born in front of me, I'm telling you. Spring born in 2004. Age, what other we have? Weight, you can write, right? Okay. Age, weight, right? You can put in any order, right? Yep. And what about, see, these are the normal attribute, Usha. Name, age, and weight. Food is not normal. Food is bean type. Say yes.
Yes.
We have one more property of it, but food is not normal attribute. Food is another bean. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you are saying, hey, Spring container, when you make an object of human, you also should set this bean as a dependency into it. So here you cannot use value, you can use ref keyword, and here you can put this FD. Usha, you got it? So you
Yes.
are saying, hey Spring, when you make the human object, set weight, age, name, but when you set food, it is not normal value. It is another bean. That's why I'm using ref equals to FD. This bean will be injected inside it. This is called dependency injection. Understand? Dependency injection is a mechanism when you are creating a bean. If this bean has dependency on other bean, you are setting that as well. So everything is done by Spring container. Who is doing this job? Spring container by our instruction, right? Who is doing all this? Who is doing all this? Any guess? Spring container. Got it? Okay. This is clear to you? Dependency injection is clear? Usha, can you answer it? You would say when you are creating a bean, if this bean has dependency to other bean, if you supply the dependency information to that, it is called dependency injection. So dependency injection is a mechanism where one bean can be injected inside
Another way.
another bean. Oh my God. You tell me this definition is too tough or I need to make it more simple.
Um, I,
This is good, I think.
I think it's okay.
Okay. Honestly, I'm telling you, I can make a definition of each and every class very easy, right? Simple. Somebody would say, you know, bean. You would say, bean is a very simple thing. Object managed by Spring container is called bean. You know, dependency injection, you can say, yeah, when you are creating many bean, one bean may have dependency on another bean, right? Injecting one bean into another bean is called dependency injection. Clear? And dependency injection we are doing through the setter. Property means you are using setter. Setter means set method, right? So this is the example of what kind of injection? Dependency injection with setter.
Dependency injection.
Setter injection. It's clear to you?
Yes.
I will teach you constructor injection soon. But Usha, your question may be again this kind of syntax anybody use in the industry?
No.
Small kids. Oh, when you say we have to be very smart, okay?
Mhm.
Answer is yes. You
Yes.
don't know what kind of project you are going to deploy. If you're working with all the latest project, Usha, you would not see this kind of example. But if you work with the old project, I'm telling you, when you work in the industry, you don't know you are going to deploy an old project and new project. Yes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody is crying for the money. Are you following me? So you don't have any choice. So you can get XML based project and annotation based, depend on, right? If you're working on latest project, then no XML at all. Usha,
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'm working with Spring first time
But
in
I heard,
2000.
like this, like dot XML is outdated, right?
You heard from whom?
Oh, from some friends.
Because they may be small kids. Please make a note. Let me tell you why they are saying. It depends on your luck. What's your name anyway?
Naveen.
Naveen. What I'm telling you. See, I'm the person who's working in the industry from 2005. Honestly, I'm telling you. It's almost 17 years. Are you following me? So when
Uh,
I started my job, that time I was using XML only. But a lot of people are working in the industry, right? And I'm doing this training from 2010, almost 12 years, right? And I was teaching only you kind of people in US itself. Are you following me? My students are technical architect, senior developer in the USA itself, almost all the country. Sorry, almost all the states, right? I'm talking in the US. I'm talking. Are you following me? They are in touch with me as well. So what I'm saying, when you get a project, Naveen, it depends on your luck, right? Sometime you may be getting a monolithic project, sometime microservices based project, right? Depend on luck. Yes, you know, you cannot
Yes.
decide it. I'm telling you, many people from the many consultancy in our cubic consultancy, they are working in different projects. You know why I know because they are in touch with me. Got it? So
Mm.
your answer is also correct. You are talking about a latest trend of it. If you talk about all the latest feature of the Spring and all, XML is obsolete. I mean, you are talking in that sense. Am I correct?
yeah,
But not in terms of the project, right? Because
yeah,
sometimes you have to work in the world project as well, right? Done. So we'll focus on the Java based configuration, the latest trend, of course. But I'm just giving the idea. Make sense?
yes.
Now, if you allow to me, can I make a main file and you want to see my speed? Yes. I don't know. Human food main. I have done it. I don't know what I need to type over here. Main. You have to give the name of it. What? Human food dot. Please. And which bean you want to pull, Naveen? You want to pull the bean which ID is
Human.
human. So you will get the object of human. Tell me, inside the human object, you will have object of food or not because of dependency injection. Answer to me.
Yes.
But Usha, who is going to do this job? Who is making a bean of human? Who is making the bean of food? And who is setting the food as a dependency inside human?
Spring container.
Very nice. Very nice, right? See,
Mm.
when I'm printing my human, it's printing the food detail as well. Now, oh my God, how food came inside human? Answer is dependency injection, one of the powerful feature of Spring container. I hope dependency injection is clear to you. Even you can
Yes.
answer this question. You can answer this question even you are sleeping. Say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, done. My job is done. Somebody says, like Namin says, hey, and again, XML is obsolete. Please don't teach this. Okay, let's come to the annotation part. Hello, what I'm going to teach you?
Meditation.
Annotation part, right? Like here, people may be thinking, this way, if you create a bean, right, you have to set property, right, values, all that. And this idea is not coming in your mind. Like if you make the object of human like this, you have to say that you have to configure the value like this. But if you make the object of you using new operator, Usha, then what is the benefit? You can set the value of your choice on demand. Say yes.
Yes.
Replying. Actually, when I was learning, I was thinking the same thing. If you set value here, or if you set the value of human by using new operator, you can set any value of your choice, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Spring is not for that purpose. Spring is only for the service purpose. When you make the service, in service, all these attributes are fixed. You got a point or confused?
Okay.
So in the set injection, we initialize the value.
Yeah. Actually, normally Spring is not for that. In this, all these values are fixed, right? It's not going to be changed. It's rarely changed. That I want to tell you. Are you following me? Hello? Spring is
Yes.
not used to create food object. I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you. Don't show this program to anybody. Otherwise, you won't understand. I don't know anything. I'm telling. Actually, it is used to create the service. Are you following me? Service
Mm.
means object with the fixed configuration. I'll show you, right? Meaning of the services. Hello? Service means features. Hey, do you know you may be always talking, hey, I'm using this service and this service is bad. You say like this or not? You're not replying.
Yes.
You're not talking like this. Hey, I have this service at my home, but it's not good. Like internet. Internet is an example of service. Say yes.
Yes.
The delivery service, delivery thing, like pizza may be delivering the pizza at your home, right? That is also an example of
Service.
service. Clear? So bean is for that, Spring is for that purpose. So I'm going to show you one program with the help of annotation. Do you know annotation? Reply.
Mm.
Yeah.
Annotation. Actually, annotation is the way to associate some metadata. Usha. Annotation we use at the rate
Mm-hmm.
like this. Annotation you may be using. I'm not going to teach you right now. Okay. Annotation. If you don't know, I can teach you as well. Annotation is the way to associate some data in the class file, in the source code. For example, if you make the class, see, Usha with me, like your name is Usha, clear?
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
if I want to associate some data, metadata, right, that is not part of the business logic. So how I can do it? I can use this at the rate and I can put annotation data, right? And I can associate some data, like I can associate gender, right? Gender is one of the data. I can just write female. It's okay, like this. Or I can put your other detail as well, right? Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
this is what? This is annotation. Annotation start with at,
Okay.
and with annotation you can associate data, right? So Usha is associated with metadata, gender equals to female. Can I say Usha, gender is one of the attribute of class Usha? Answer is no. No. Usha, I'm asking this question to you. Gender is one of the attribute of this Usha class?
Mm.
No.
No.
Attribute you write here. You forget it, right? Your name is, right now your name is one of the attribute. Integer, age. Age is one of the attribute, right? But what about gender? No.
No.
So do you understand what is the use of annotation? You may be using thousands of annotation, REST controller, auto add, right? Request body, response body, qualifier. Say yes, you may be using, but you don't know the meaning. Get mapping, post mapping, delete mapping, patch mapping. Yes, you know? Path
Mm-hmm.
variable, request param, model attribute. You may be using everything, at valid, right? But you don't know what is the meaning of it. Annotation means it is just metadata. This is just way to associate metadata, extra data with your source code. Usha,
Yes.
annotation is just a way to associate extra data with your source code that you can process at compile time, right?
Yeah.
At deployment time, at runtime. Annotation can be processed at three situations. What?
Data.
Compile time?
Um,
I'll teach you all those things. Okay. Annotation, you understand, right? Spring
yes.
also, see this we are creating bean using XML based. You want to make a bean with Java configuration, sorry, with annotation? So yeah.
Yes.
If you want to make a bean with annotation, let me show you that example. People, if you are not following me, you have complete freedom to say, no, I'm not getting you. Please teach me again. But tomorrow I cannot repeat it. I can repeat right now. If somebody wants, I should repeat it, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For annotation, I'm just making a new package. Madhav. Sorry, package name could be anything like this. And here, I'm just making a class, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making a class customer now. If you don't know, let me know. Okay, I'm just writing a method, public void, right? And see, in this, I'm just passing a. You remember? I'm just coming to my previous program. Remember, we have created a customer class. I don't know what was the attribute over there. Name was there. Anybody can help me? Name was there. Email was there. I don't know. You guys are sleeping or not. You forget it. Salary was there. I don't know why you're not replying. GSP servlet program. Hmm? Same program I will do with the Spring. Oh my God, you are going to teach me GSP servlet again, Usha? Yes.
Yes.
Same program. Whatever you have done with GSP and servlet, same program we are going to repeat with,
Spring.
and same program will repeat with REST API.
Okay.
You would say so angry. Why you are doing like this? Yes, because I know that that is the way to teach you. Simple. Okay. So my requirement is, you see in this program, my requirement is there is a class which has a save method. When you call it, it will print the detail of
So,
customer. It's clear to you or you got confused?
mm, it's clear.
It's clear? Yeah. See, what my intention is, I want to call the save method. If you want to call the save method, you have to make an object of customer DAO or not. Yes, you know.
Yes.
So customer DAO, I don't want to use new operator. I want to use Spring container for it. You would say, you can use XML file, yes, but I don't want to use it. Oh, you tell me if I want to tell me layman example. If I want to call this method, what I can do? I can make an object of it using new operator, but you don't want to do like that, okay? Then you can call customer DAO dot save method. Hello. The customer object you can make new operator. Why, Usha? Because it is not a service. Clear? So
Mm,
customer object we should make using new operator by Spring container. Any guess? And why? Usha, you're not replying. Customer object, customer is just a normal class, and normal class object we should not create by Spring container. Spring container we should only create for the classes which is service. You got a point?
mm-hmm.
Like here, but this approach is Spring style or without Spring style?
This is without Spring.
Without Spring, you would say you are creating object of service using new operator. I hate it. I hate it. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. New operator. This object is not managed by Spring container, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So if you want to make a bean of it, right? How you can do it? Usha, one way you can use XML file, but you don't want to use XML file. Am I right? Now.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to make a bean of it, Spring provide annotation. You can use here annotation that is called repository. Oh my God. It is equivalent to what? This XML.
Okay.
Usha, come with me, then only you can understand what I'm doing.
Mm,
Here, if you use this annotation, you use this configuration. You can here write fully qualified class name, right?
yeah.
Got it? And it does not have any attribute. That's fine. Delete it. Oh, nice. Done. So either you write repository or you write bean. Which one is looking simple to you? Only putting repository? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to give ID of your choice, then you can write like this. If you don't give the ID, you know what ID to take? Same name as a class name, first letter will be small. Usha.
Mm-hmm.
So normally we don't give the ID, not required. Got it?
Okay.
Hello. Now, what you need to do?
Mm,
You need to access this bean by using Spring container. Clear?
mm-hmm.
See, what we can do is Spring anyway must know what where this in which package this annotated class resides. Okay, so there is two approach of doing it. So here still you can use XML file. Let me show you. Usha, don't confuse, right? Like here I'm using annotation XML. You can give any name to it, right? But
No.
what we are keeping in it In this, I'm just telling in which package using this context annotation scan, I'm just giving the name of the package in which my annotated class resides. What this XML is doing right now? It's saying, hey, Spring container, go to this package. And in this package, whatever bean is annotated with repository, make a bean of it. Got it or you got confused?
Got it.
Let me make a main method again. Hey, this example is clear to you guys or you got totally confused? Like here, what you have to do is you have to give the name of the XML file. But in this, you have just given the path. Hey, you have just given the path, right? Yes, you know,
Yes.
path of the class which is annotated with annotation. Just give the path, right? So first of all, when you run it, it will go and in this XML file and it will find, oh my god, path is com.model, right? In com.model, it will look all the classes, right? And here it finds what? It is annotated with annotation. It will make a bean of it. That's it. And this bean you can pull it. You can here you can give the either ID of it. What is the ID of this bean? Same name as a class name, first letter small. Or you can give the class name as well. Usha, you have both the choice, right? Either you
Okay.
can give the class name like this, or you can give the ID of it. Oh, bean is created. Yes, it's simple, right? Now, what you can do is you can call the method. Are you following me?
Yes.
So you have to make the object of customer. I told you, right? This object, do you understand why I'm not creating with the help of Spring? Spring is not supposed to do like this. This is the normal class which is carrying the data. Yes, you know. This kind of class is basically used to carry the data. That's why it is called model class, right? But this is not carrying the data. It is service, right? It can save your data into underlying system. Confused or got it? Sure. This is supposed
Sorry.
to hold the data, but it
Yes.
is supposed to do per process, saving operation, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Service is normally perform the operation, not holding the data. Got it? So done.
Yes.
This program is clear or you have little bit confusion. See, in next program, I'm going to kick this file as well because somebody says, I hate XML at all, right? So let me make the third variety of the program and after that, so let's make the third variety of the program, right? After that, it's enough. And I don't know, still, if you guys are not following me or any problem, please just talk to me and give me the real feedback.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
See, another approach is Java-based configuration. What? So we have three approach of using Spring. Can you help me, Usha? We have how many approach we have to use Spring? Three
Three
approach. One is XML based.
XML and
Second one is
others.
annotation based. Third one is Java based configuration. I'm going to use Java file only. Java based config. Oh my God, Spring we can use how many ways in the projects? Java based configuration, right? In XML will be obsolete, and this is annotation based, right? Annotation based,
Yes.
and here it is typically XML based, right? In XML based, you don't use annotation, but can we use all the three mixed together? Usha, some part of the XML based, some part annotation based, and some part Java. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Got it? Done.
Nagendra?
So I'm not here. Sorry.
Uh,
Go
one
ahead.
more
Go ahead. I'm
question.
just kidding. Yeah, just kidding.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
Um, so in the industry, what is the most commonly used configuration?
Very good. Very good. It depends on your project. If your project is monolithic, old, XML based, right? If your project is, I can give you the even year, right? If your project is developed up to 2004, right? Sorry, 2014, you will see XML based and annotation based a lot. But after it, you will see Java based configuration. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
When I was working in 2004, 5, sorry, that time only XML was there because annotation was introduced, I think in 2007. Are you following me?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. In 2005, there was no annotation. Annotation was introduced in which version of the JDK? Java 5. If I'm asking any question, you don't know the answer. What should be the answer?
Java 8.
Java 5 or Java 8? You can guess it. You say Java 5. I would say no, wrong. Java 8. Then
Yeah.
clear?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to teach you? One
All those
program.
Facebook and Google, they still use XML, or they
Actually,
migrated to
in,
different.
in in the old project, they may be using XML. Normally, people will not change it, right? Some old module they can use. New module, of course, they can do with the new technology. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can you use all the three in one project? Of course, man. Old functionality you can use XML based, right? Then annotation and Java based configuration. All the latest development you can do with Java based configuration. In Java based configuration, XML will not come in the picture, right? Let me show you one other example. What example I'm going to show you? Usha, Java based. Okay. I know it is a lot for you. I know that. I know that. Right? So using Java config, I'm going to make an object of one bean I'm going to make, right? My bean name is eater service. It is going to eat people, right? Eater service. What this bean is going to do? Public void. You can write a message. This is last program for today. What? Please don't eat me. Hey, this simple program or not? What is my intention? My intention is I want to make a bean of it and I want to call it. XML based you can do it, right? Annotation you can put, right?
Yeah.
Like in Java based, still we use in Java based same program. I want to make a bean of it, but I want to do with Java based configuration, right? You want to make a bean of it, please. So what you can do is for this you can use annotation. Of course, you have to use it, right? But let me make a bean of it, Java based configuration, right? So you have to make a config file. What file?
Config file.
Config file. You can give any name to it, any name, right? Spring config. You want to make a bean of, and here you can put annotation configuration. Usha, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would say this is my, here you are saying my XML file. Yes,
Yes.
here you are saying this is my XML file, and here you are going to see it, my XML file is replaced by Java based configuration, right? And here you want to make a bean of,
What was that?
you want to make a, see,
It,
here, give me a second. Here there is a many way of doing it. I don't want to. So people, let's see the Java based configuration. So in this, I want to make a bean of this. Usha,
yeah.
everything is fine. That service means it will make a bean of it. Clear. But in order to, update to the Spring container, hey Spring container, this is the package where my bean is. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
So in earlier approach, you have given the XML file. Now this XML file is obsolete, right? For this example. So parallel to this XML file, which you have created configuration file.
Okay.
Usha, you can give any name it. But this file should be annotated with which annotation?
Internet configuration.
Configuration. Configuration means this is replacing XML file. This XML is configuration here, but this Java file is the configuration. That's why called Java-based configuration. What is use of this package annotation? This annotation is saying for this configuration, all the beans are present in this package. Usha, if you
Yes.
want, you can give the different name to this package. Okay, like Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Papa is another sub package of it. So what you need to do in your program in configuration file? What you need to write here?
Dot
Papa.
pop.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
A is clear. So when you are creating a Spring container, I'm using another Spring container which support Java-based configuration. In earlier program, I was using something else. Usha. In earlier program, if you see all the program, I was using here class path XML application context. But in Java-based, your Spring container is different. That's fine. I'm not supposed to remember it. And this is the name of my configuration file, right?
Yeah.
Earlier in my all the program, I was giving name of the XML file where my all the Spring container instruction resides. Usha, you understand the purpose? My XML file is replaced by Java file. In Java file, I'm just putting this
Okay.
annotation. This is saying, hey, this is my XML file, right? Configuration file. And this is saying, hey, Spring container, go to this package. In this package, whatever classes are there annotated with this annotation, go and make a bean of it. Make sense? Yeah.
Yes.
So here you are creating Spring container and you are giving the name of the XML file. Oh, Java based configuration. Got it? Then pulling this bean with this type and just calling the method. My job is done. People, just be honest. You got it? Like, code syntax. I know you cannot remember it, but you got the idea. XML
Mm-hmm.
based, annotation based, and
Java based.
Java based. Your question may be Java based configuration, annotation. We are using together. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. You see, but Java based and annotation we can use together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Java based, it means you don't have XML file. That's it. Java based, it doesn't mean your notation is not there. Notation will be always there. You cannot obsolete it.
Okay.
Java based means XML
It,
is replaced by a Java file for the
yeah.
configuration.
Actually.
Hey, people, I think this much is enough for today. I'm just stopping my session here. We'll learn a new thing in new session. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Again, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.